Like I want my YouTube channel to be the glasses from They Live.
It's like that they had like these little radio towers up where like it would like just beam all these like signals and stuff, and then like and mask like them too. So like if when you wore the glasses, you could see like which one of the people were like these little aliens like that were giving all the messages.
Where the aliens are actually the NPCs, yeah.
No, like the aliens were giving people the messages to be like consume and all this other shit. But then, like, and they had a radio tower up that would, like, beam a thing to, like, mask what they look like to everybody in the area. But if you wore the glasses, then you already didn't see them either. So, like, I mean, you just saw them as they were. So, like, they were trying to get the glasses out to people so they could see the truth.
Yeah. Like,
there's, like, that meme form of the person putting on the glasses.
Yeah, it's kind of like the red pill, blue pill thing from The Matrix. You know what I mean? But before it's not. Yeah. John Carpenter made the movie. That's who. John Carpenter made that shit. That's probably why it was so good.
The movie's actually really poorly made. It's like a great idea, but like the writing and like pacing are like really awful.
Nice.
I'm gonna tell you what though, man. Like it's
a good movie to watch though.
It is, man. It's on the level of like The Matrix or I'm trying to think. You're like Fight Club, right? Where like it's just like the premise is really fucking awesome, but it's just poorly executed.
I went over a meme earlier today. It was so you're presented with the red with the red pill or the blue pill, and the red pill says you become God, but the blue pill is it's blue raspberry flavored and it's really tasty. So like, which do you take? You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, tough choice.
Blue pill for sure.
Yeah, I'm taking a red pill because I'm not a big fan of like fucking blue raspberry.
Oh, you don't like artificial flavors? What the fuck's wrong?
Not at all, dude. Not at all.
What the fuck?
Yeah, who the fuck came up with the idea of blue raspberry like flavoring? It is like
dude, sour raspberry.
No, there's a very easy explanation. It's that the red color was already taken by both cherry and strawberry. They didn't want to do another red colored candy, so they had to make it blue.
They done so black raspberry.
That's just blackberry.
No one wants to eat
black
candy.
Raspberry.
No one wants to eat a black candy.
Different.
No, because like
black
black candy reminds you of black licorice, right? So like you want to eat something that is, in that case, it has to be.
I'm not joking. Black raspberries are a thing. Like you can buy black raspberries. They're not the same as blackberries.
You know what you could do? You could just go eat a fucking raspberry. I mean, like it's not that difficult. Like just go eat a goddamn raspberry.
Do you think that people in the cities have open access to just, fruits? That's not.
They do. You go to Walmart.
You go to the store, right? There's these things. There's these big concrete boxes, right? That like they have double doors in the front that open up when you just walk up to them. You don't got to fucking open them. You don't have to be like lazy and shit, right? You just walk right in.
You used to have to open the doors, but like they realize that people are too fat and lazy to open doors.
And they're too fat to fit through a single door, so they made them double.
Yes.
It's really easy
to be the most accommodating.
Yeah. I mean, because like, believe it or not, right? So like, if you eat it all inside of a city, like you have a store somewhere near you with food, right? Because I'm pretty sure, like if they didn't have food at all, like we would have like massive starvation, right? I'm 99.9% sure that's how that works. Just saying. Like, stop being an asshole. This is fucking that's the dumbest shit ever. They have no access to vegetables. Like, fuck out of here, bro. Like, everybody got some access to fucking vegetables and fruits and shit. Like, man, listen, you go to the Puerto Rican spot and they got like fucking pears and plums and all types of they got like fucking plantains and shit, right? We're in the Northeast, so we don't really have Mexicans. I don't know. Is there like some Southwest
when I was
there?
Okay. When I was a teenager, I had a cousin and he lived in like middle of nowhere, but near his house were some blackberry bushes. And I remember like when I used to stay with him, like over the summers, we would go out, we would just pick a shit ton of blackberries and we would just eat them. And it was just right on next to the road. There was just a blackberry bush next to the road. And we would just go up there. We'd mostly pick them. We would eat a few, and they were delicious. They were so good. Like picking a blackberry like right off the vine and just eating it is it's like the most delicious. Like
Blackberries suck.
Very good.
Blackberries kick ass, and I agree with you, General. It's amazing, right? You know, I mean, getting them fresh out. It's like fresh strawberries, right? And fresh apples. Like I have an apple tree that, like, I stop and grab an apple on my way, like when I do my walks every day. And I mean, I'll go by the apple tree and I'll grab an apple, and it's fucking the best thing ever. It's like amazing. I love shit like right off the motherfucking vine or tree. It's the best way,
dude.
to do
And you know what else? I think that people who like their fruit to be sweet are pussies. Okay, because when you actually just yank it off the vine and eat it, it tends to be a bit more sour, but that's how it's supposed to taste. Okay, that's a fact.
I agree. Listen,
Yeah.
man, look, we have stood here and just like molested all these goddamn plants, right? Until like now they're just basically, just raw sugar going into our fucking gullets because like we're fucking fat, lazy, worthless, garbage humans who don't want to fucking eat anything that doesn't taste amazing. Like, stop it, all right? As things are not supposed to all taste the best. Okay, like every day I have a pork steak and fucking green beans for one of my goddamn meal. All right, you act like I want green beans every goddamn day? No, but you know what? I had to fucking eat goddamn vegetables. It's important that you put fruit and vegetables into your goddamn fucking face hole and stop being a fuck. Like you're goddamn Americans. I hate Americans so much, man. They're so fucking trash.
Jeez, man.
I'm actually a really big fan of cabbage.
Cabbage is good.
I love
I like cabbage. Yeah.
My grandmother,
Cabbage is good.
yeah, my fucking Nona used to make pigs in a blanket, right? And it was cabbage wrapped fucking like pork and sausage with rice, right? With a tomato base on top. So fucking bomb, dude. It's amazing. That's how it's supposed to be.
Instead of like the pigs in a blanket where you usually use dough, she used cabbage to wrap them.
Yeah, man, listen, we're Italians, all right? Like,
Yo,
we
that's
don't do all
keto
that
AF, bro.
Yo.
Without the rice, of course.
Yeah. Like, yo, you're not supposed to wrap dough around meat, bro. Like, yo, listen, you know how? All right. So what's the other thing, man? There's that fucking like the steak that you wrap dough around. Beef Wellington.
That's the beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington. Yeah, listen, bro. That's what royalty ate, right? Like Henry V, you know what I'm saying, ate like fucking beef Wellington and shit, right? That is not a meal that common people are supposed to eat. Like, you don't put dough around your meat. You goddamn fat fuck.
What about hamburgers?
Oh, the worst thing is like when you go to fairs, people buy like the deep fried dough because like dough isn't unhealthy enough. You gotta deep fry it.
Look, funnel cakes are the shit, man. But like again, that fair is once a year. You know what I mean? Like it's supposed to be street fair. It's like we have a Zeppeli, right, where I come from, right? Y'all don't know what Zeppeli is. Zeppeli's Italian like donuts, but it's like street fair. It's almost like a fucking funnel cake for, you know what I mean, like guineas, right? And they give it to you in like a little fucking paper bag, right? And you fucking take it. It has like confectioner sugar or whatever, or like, you know what I mean, like powdered, like regular sugar or brown sugar on it. You take it, eat them, right? But like it's street fair, you know what I mean? The end of the day, but you're not supposed to like have that every goddamn day. Like that's terrible. Like, I've never had Doritos before, right? Like, I've never had barbecue chips. I've never had, like, Coca-Cola or Pepsi. Like, stop being fat. Like, you don't have to eat this shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's
wait. Tom. You're like a 40-year-old dude. You're telling me you've never drank a Coca-Cola.
No.
I feel like 40-year-old dudes drink a lot of Coca-Cola.
They do. Yeah, they tend to.
Yeah, they're
love
like the main
Coca-Cola.
consumers.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Tom is a weird boy.
Never.
Tom is a weird boy, objectively.
Yes. I have weird ideas. Yeah, that's why it is that, like, I'm a human being. Like, for instance, right, like, I'm 40 and, like, I still have a sex drive in all my hair. You know what I mean? That's a weird thing at 40 years old to be,
Tom.
It's actually true, actually.
Like, Coca-Cola, what do you drink?
Turkey Hill Diet Iced Tea because, like, I got fat being on the road.
He drinks whiskey and water.
Water.
That's good.
And Turkey Hill Diet Iced Tea. That's it.
And whiskey.
Nice.
I don't drink whiskey no more, bro. Listen, I have this allergic reaction where I break out in handcuffs. It's a problem. I don't know. Have you ever had that problem, General, where you drink whiskey and you break out in handcuffs? It's an issue.
Honestly, I've never
Handcuffs?
broken out in handcuffs. No, I never have.
Yeah, I've had that. At one time, I was drinking whiskey and like I woke up next to a bear, right?
Okay.
I apparently I got drunk and got in a fight with my female, and she called the police, and so I ran away into the woods and just laid down and went to sleep by a tree, and I woke up and there was a bear, right? Yeah, like like whiskey's bad for me. Don't do that anymore. No.
Okay. Good. Don't drink whiskey.
Nah, man, drink all the whiskey.
No, dude, he's lying to you,
stuff.
bro.
Why would I be
Motherfucker's
lying?
bloodstream is 10% whiskey at any moment.
So what you should, if you drank more whiskey, you would have had the balls to fight the bear.
There you go.
I
You just
agree.
didn't go far enough.
I agree. Not only that, but like them like as I get older, like the hangovers have sucked way more, right? Like when I was like 20, 22, like I could drink all night and wake up and like I'm fucking good. You know what I mean? No hangover, no nonsense, no nothing. Listen, bro.
Hangovers don't exist when you're 20.
Yeah, I'm 40 now. So like, I drink and I have like a fucking 8-day hangover. It's the most horrible shit ever. Like my brain still feels like you turn your head too fast and you're like, oh my God, bro. Right. And it's like fucking 6 days after you drank. Like, nah, I'm cool, bro. I want to go back to normal.
Yeah,
Well,
when you're
I'm gonna
20,
say to-
you're like literally immortal. You can just like get drunk, fall downstairs, and then just like get right up the next day. You're just like up and going. Like
Oh.
nothing happens.
All I'm gonna say though is that there's no hangovers if you never stop drinking. So
I don't think.
No, there is actually. There is. I've tried that. There is actually.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
The
like if
hangover's
you
not actually from the not drinking alcohol.
if you-
it's, like,
if
from
you-
what it
if-
does to you.
if you go on a what do you call it, a binder, a binger,
A bender.
a bender. If you go on a bender, you can still be drunk and still be experiencing the effects of hangover. Like
only
it's-
problem with that is that you're not gonna care when you're drunk.
You
No,
will.
you do care.
No, you will. No, it sucks. It sucks no matter what state you're in. It
Yeah.
sucks.
And you also have the problem of like when you start day drinking, right? Because I love day drinking. Like I love that shit. It's amazing, right? But then like you'll fall asleep on like a leather couch in somebody's house and you wake up and like you feel like the inside of your mouth and like your whole body is just drier than the Sahara Desert, right? And like it's awful. I don't know if you've ever had that happen to you, where like you have to take a nap in the middle of the fucking day. You start waking up, start drinking at like 10, and by like 3, you're passed the fuck out somewhere. Like,
Okay, there's actually there is a solution to that. So when you've drinking that much, you're dehydrated as fuck, but you cannot just replace it with water. You have to replace the electrolytes. Most of what has been lost in your system is sodium. So honestly, like having like a bit of salt, like just taking like a little like bump of salt, I guess, will dramatically improve your system.
Look.
Like
I've seen people try to snort salt before, bro. Like,
no,
it
I
looks
didn't
like
say
it hurts
snort.
quite a bit.
I'm not saying snort. I'm
You
saying
said
like
take
you
a
just,
bump.
like. I mean, just a bit of salt.
Take
You just
like
ingest
a
a bit of salt.
small amount.
You don't snort it. You do not snort it. Absolutely not.
I mean,
You don't
like,
snort
if you
it.
take a bump of
Guys,
salt, like,
don't
your
say take a
nose is
bump.
never
Yeah.
going to be the same.
If you want, if you
It was
want to
bad.
get,
It was bad verbiage.
if you want to get rid of like a hangover, like here's what you do: drink some coffee, like put some salt in it, and then take something with like vitamin B or like eat an egg or something.
Or
That-
do a
that's what
tequila
you
shot.
want.
My favorite cure for a hangover is General Tso's chicken and pork fried rice with a whole bunch of soy and hot sauce, bro. Like, real shit. Yeah, that is 100% a cure for a hangover. But the bitch is, you can never get it till 11 o'clock because the Chinese spots are never open till 10. That fucking shit sucks. And they're never open on a fucking Monday either. Like, goddamn cocksuck. Every fucking Chinese spot's closed on fucking Monday for some reason.
What the fuck? Why are they
Mondays?
closed Monday?
Well, Monday is the holy. It's a holy day for the Chinese. You know, like
Nah,
the
man,
Jews.
Chinese people-
The Jews have Saturday. The Christians have Sunday.
Dude,
Dude.
Chinese people in the UK don't give a fuck. They're
The
open
Muslims
7
have
days a week,
Friday.
man.
The Chinese people have Monday. That's
Can
how
I
it
just
works.
like
Are you sure about that?
move to
Yes, I'm
Japan
100%
and
sure.
then convert to like each of these religions, so I just have the whole
Yeah,
thing.
Like a month off every week.
in the UK, bro, these Chinese restaurants and these Chinese takeaways all open every single day of the week from like, I don't know, 5 o'clock till fucking 12 o'clock, especially on the weekends.
Nah, man, they never open until at least 10 a.m. right? I've never seen the Chinese spot open before 10. Usually it's like 11 or 12. They don't open till, right?
Oh, over here they're open like all the time because everyone is constantly drinking, and
Oh, yeah.
everyone's go-to food is takeaway. So it could be a kebab, it could be Chinese, Indian takeaway, whatever.
Yeah, listen, I don't eat Indian food, all right? Because I don't know if you've ever smelled those people. They smell horrible, all right? And I don't want to end up like
Their food smells so good.
it's not,
It
all right?
does.
I'm not a pan-faced street shitter, right? At the end of the day, I'm just not one of those fucking people.
I mean, curry is pretty good. Like
I
Indian food is
assure
pretty
you,
good.
I assure you, you're not gonna smell like terrible if you like eat one like risotto.
I will too.
It's
Like,
not
yo,
gonna happen.
the moment I put curry in my mouth, I'll just be like, "Oh, hello, can I help you? Have you tried to unplug it and plug it back in, sir? My name is Bob." Like, no, the fuck, it's not.
My name is Bob. B for Bob, O for orange, and B for Bob.
Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? Nah, man, I called you before I did that shit. You know what I mean? Because I can't figure this out for myself. Fucking
Okay, so
moron.
what I'm saying here is that you have a virus on your PC, and so it is going to cost you. If we just like open up a notepad real quick and calculate the cost, it's going to cost you your mortgage, a second mortgage on your
Oh
house.
shit! Yo, can he pay that off in Google Play Cards? Is that possible?
Yo,
You can,
the worst-
you can pay it off in Google Play Cards.
Yo,
Yeah.
have you ever called like your fucking phone company, like my cell phone? Like, I had T-Mobile, and then now I have AT&T, right? But like the T-Mobile, every time I called them, it's like I was calling 1935, right? Like the line's like, like, dude, why is your connection so bad and you're with the fucking phone company? Like, how is this even possible?
It's like they're not using that.
They're doing it on
service.
purpose.
Yeah, they just want you to hang up.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
they don't.
They
Hold
have
on.
like a big device at all those call centers, like in India, that just makes like it low quality.
They
They just
they
make
actually
noise.
But you think
they
do it on
they
purpose?
have an entire industry based off of please don't call us. Like when you call them, you get connected to an AI. If you do talk to a person, it's some goddamn person in India. It's basically a please don't call us.
I had like the
It-
dumbest
it's,
fucking shit.
fucking Jim from
I've spent so
Delhi.
many hours dealing with those like cocksuckers, like calling them, and they're just like I literally when I was like calling track phone to like help with my dad's like phone that wasn't working, and I'm trying to like read them like this shit, and then they're telling me he's like, well, that's not what our system says. I'm like, well, here's what the phone says. They're like, well, you're not reading that. I'm like, no, this is what it says. Like you probably have it in your system wrong. They're like, well, I can't help you because the system says that this is the phone connected to us. I'm like, well, yeah, that's his old phone. That one's not on anymore. And they're like, well, then why didn't you turn it off? I'm like, it's off. I'm looking at it. And he's like, no, our system still says it's connected. I'm like, well, I can't do that. Can you move it to the new phone? Then they're like, no, you need to turn the old phone off. I'm like, it is literally off.
All right, yo, listen, bro. All right, look, I
It
don't want to
literally
go through your
won't
whole
turn on.
conversation
It
with
was
these
literally
motherfuckers, bro.
broken.
I don't want to hear any more about this conversation. I'm getting agitated just listening to you.
Don't
I'll be
need your
honest
life
with you.
story, bro.
You're making me. You're like, I don't know what the word is for being anti-Indian, right? But like, yo, I'm becoming that, right? You're like,
They want to just sit there and lie to you
Cool.
just to piss you off, just then you'll like swear at them so they can be like, haha, I can hang up now.
yo, dude, have you yo? I was watching a video of Debbie Wasserman Schultz earlier, right? I hate neo-Nazis.
We love her.
Yo, listen, shut
Do
your
we?
fucking mouth. I
We
swear to
love
God,
her.
Trevor. Listen,
She's
I
the head
will
of the
come-
Democratic Party. We love her
She's
so
not the head
much.
I will
anymore.
come
She's,
to
like,
DC
she isn't the head of
tomorrow.
years.
All right, and
We
I will
love
punch
her.
you in the throat. All right, I will hit you in the fucking throat. Right? Yo, I swear to God, like, yo, I was watching a video with her, and like, yo, I hate Nazis because I hate Germans, right? Because they're fucking retarded,
Yes.
right? But like,
Yes.
real shit, it makes me want to like just like dig Hitler up and give him some smelling salts. You know what I'm saying? Every time I hear her fucking voice, I can't fucking like. God damn it! I'm gonna go to Brazil and I'm gonna find this motherfucker, like, and I'm gonna bring him back just so like we can fucking do it again. I'm gonna start building fucking ovens just because of Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Like, I fucking
Jesus Christ.
God, like,
I
fucking
mean,
that-
she is a cunt. She is a complete cunt, to be fair.
She hasn't led the DNC in ages, though.
no.
I-
How is she
no,
still a
no.
That was like
congressman?
2018.
No,
Didn't she
no,
run in
hold
2018 or whatever?
Yo,
That's
she's
like
still a
that's like
congressman.
saying that That's
Yeah,
like
but
saying
she's
that
not the leader of she used to be the DNC chair until like
that
2018.
is literally like saying that the Clintons no longer have control over the Democratic Party because they no longer hold office. No, I am certain it doesn't matter what office these people hold. The Clintons and Debbie Wasserman Schultz have power over the Democratic Party, even if they're not in office.
No, like Hillary Clinton doesn't run the party anymore. She just has like influence in it.
No, listen.
Okay,
all right.
yeah,
So,
influence is a fucking thing.
No, listen. All right. Here's the thing. They never ran the Democratic Party, right? Who runs the Democratic Party? Fucking Mark Zuckerberg. All right. Let's keep this 100% honest. All right. Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, motherfucking Warren Buffett. These are the people who control the goddamn fucking Democratic Party. Whether you want to accept it or not, like, yo, we all thought, like, fucking, yo, I was sitting here
Bill Gates
and I
doesn't donate much into politics.
They do. They all do. Bro, like it just
Bill Gates doesn't. Like Bill Gates just like donates to retarded causes.
No, Bill Gates does. No, Bill Gates literally pushed the COVID vaccine. He's
yeah. His stuff is like that. It's like so like he doesn't just like run the party. He does like dumb retarded shit like that.
He's still a political entity. He literally supported the COVID vaccine.
Yo, Bill Gates is over here trying to make sure there's not more African children being born, and for that I love him. All right, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
He doesn't even really care about he just his life goal is to win a Nobel Prize. Like that's literally all he cares about. He just like and he thinks that like saving Africa will get him some Nobel Prize.
Do you think he's jealous of Obama because Obama literally did nothing and won the Nobel Prize?
No. Obama won
I'm gonna say after
Prize.
Obama won the
Do you have
Peace
any
Prize,
idea how many Mexicans Obama had to deport to win that Nobel Prize?
Dude,
listen,
how many foreign dignitaries and
listen,
American citizens that he had to drone strike?
Yo, listen, the amount of Mexicans he fucking deported, all right? I want to elect him again to do that shit, all right? That was the best thing he ever did, right? But like the reason why he won that Nobel Peace Prize is because he created so much peace through bombing the Middle East to the point where we ran out of fucking bombs. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you can't have peace if you still have bombs in your arsenal. You know,
you know what's actually even more peaceful? If you bomb the shit out of the enemy so hard that there are no more enemies left, ergo you have peace. That is worthy of the Nobel Peace Prize.
I'm just gonna say this: like, I went on the site where you can like nominate people for Nobel Prizes, and I nominated like this friend I went to school with. I've also nominated like a dozen other people, but I nominated a friend I went to school with, and in it, like I wrote that like he started less than two new wars in the Middle East, so like clearly he should have been at like higher footing than Obama because but like I don't get it. Like you would think starting less than two new wars, like that this guy should deserve one because Obama got one. Like
it
that's
makes sense.
Less than two wars should get you one.
Prefix, can you nominate me for the Peace Prize?
I will.
Thank you.
I got that shit on me.
I nominated my friend.
You always have that shit on you.
I myself have started no new wars.
I made
so
$100
please nominate me.
Casino. I made $100 at the casino.
I don't care. I don't care.
Yo, Spectra, fuck me. I don't care.
Good for you. Good
job, man.
Yeah, I literally just sat in the kitten. I feel bad.
Hey, hold on. Do it.
Oh yeah, how's your baby cat going, Pnoid?
Yo, man, listen. All right, so my baby cat, its name is now Jelly, right? I named it Jelly. You know what I mean? Because like it's always, it's always up my ass when I'm trying to do some shit. You know what I mean? Just jealous of everything I do, right? Secondly, it's fucking awesome. You know what I mean? I just sat on it because it's a fucking asshole and it keeps trying to like fucking take my spot every time I get up to do something.